This feature of our machine is the conveyor belt. It is run by a motor that is attached to gears which spin the conveyor. The cookies sit on the conveyor belt in between these gray tabs that hold the cookies, which are used to engage the limit switch.
This feature of our machine is the limit switch. It is connected to a stand that holds it to the level necessary in order to be hit by the gray tabs. The limit switch is engaged by gray tabs connected to the conveyor belt. Once these tabs meet the limit switch, it stops the conveyor belt. While the conveyor is stopped, the servo motor rotates to where only one Hershey Kiss is placed onto a cookie.
The servo motor holds the Hershey Kisses on the ramp. The kisses are sent down the ramp at a certain time and then are dropped onto the cookie when the servo motor rotates. When the gray tabs of the conveyor belt hit the limit switch, the conveyor belt will stop moving and allow the servo motor to move and let one Hershey Kiss out. It then moves back to zero and shuts the other kisses in. The motor then starts again, and this process cycles indefinitely until further instruction is received.
Once the program is told to start, it will not stop until human input. It begins by determining if the limit switch is engaged. If the limit switch is not engaged, then the motor will run the conveyor belt until the limit switch is engaged. Once the limit switch is pressed, the servo motor is programmed to move to a set position for a small amount of time, then moves back to the original position in order to not let a second Hershey Kiss out. Then the motor will start again in order to let the motor go past the limit switch. The program runs again until it is stopped by human action.
Our group encountered a few complications while constructing our machine. The device that contains the Hershey Kisses tended to clutter in the center. We had to reconstruct this part of the device to where the Hershey Kisses would move down the ramp to the servo motor in an orderly fashion. However, once this was fixed, the servo motor would release 2 Hershey Kisses onto the cookies instead of 1. We then had to change the amount of time between the movements of the servo motor in order to ensure only 1 kiss fell through. Another complication occurred when we attempted to attach a ramp to the device in order to allow the cookies to move gently onto a platter. However, the device would have taken too much time to complete, as the ramp needed to be timed in synchronization with the other motors, which proved to be quite difficult.
So how me know? Me maybe never find out where me cookie go. Oh, cookie. Me lost me cookie at the disco. Me lost me cookie in the boogie music. Me lost me cookie at the disco. Me want it back. Me want it back again. Cookie. Oh, cookie. Oh, please, cookie. 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 We want it back. We want it back again. Cookie. Oh, cookie. Cookie. Oh, wait, stop music. Please help me find cookie. Please. Stop music. But turn on lights, please. Too dark to find cookie. Please stop dancing. Turn lights on. Please help me find cookie. We want it back. We want it back again. Oh, please stop. Please stop dancing. Please, 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 Big Becky. Please, lights on. Please, excuse me, but please stop crashing.